is up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. It's been a couple days and I'm excited to be back here because I'm going to talk about a very unpopular opinion today, and that's about cutting your balls off. Yeah, you heard me, guys. It's about cutting your little nuggets off. But guys, here, cheers. Welcome back, guys, to the Naked Man Podcast. I'm just so glad to be back here. It's been a couple days, so let's get into this. Why are we talking about cutting our balls off? Why should we even cut our balls off? Well, when I was 30, I did a little snip of my own so I couldn't have children. Now, this is where I lose most people on this topic because people are like, John, you're missing out on the best moments of your life. John, don't you want to pass on your legacy to your children? Guys, that's so far from the truth. And I'm going to break this all down in today's video. So stay with me on this. Don't worry. Don't fret. It's not clickbait. We are cutting our balls off. And I think maybe you guys should think about it too. For reals. Because here's my answer when people go on with this. There are many paths to life. Yes, children are one of those experiences to have in life is to have kids. That's an experience to everyone's life. And maybe you should experience it, but maybe you shouldn't either. The world doesn't need more people in it. We don't need to make a bigger population on the planet Earth here. What we need is to have better people on the planet, not more of them. That's just my opinion now. Now, yes, people will experience things that I won't be experiencing. But here's what I gotta say with this. The masses, which is the majority of people have kids out there, won't experience what I am experiencing either because of what I am accomplishing in business, because that's the reason why I did snip off my little testes, was to conquer more and be more of what I wanted, not chasing legacy, but chasing my own destiny. So it is a decision to one's life with what you would like to experience in this life. Now, on the second date with Becca, who is now my wife, I laid out my whole plan to her. Now, if you follow me on this channel, you probably heard how I lost everything back in 2015, where I lost 2 businesses, a house, divorce, and a lawsuit all in 6 months, living in a van and trying to commit suicide. But I knew what I wanted in this life. And when I met my other wife now, I laid it out to her on what I wanted. If you are going to get serious with me, I don't want to waste your time or my time. So let's lay out the plan together and see if we can make this happen. Because guys, here's the thing. A king needs a queen to run the empire. It's true. This goes back in history. Look at every story. Way back when, there's always a strong, powerful woman with the man on conquering the world in some way. She works her way into that realm. So guys, you need a strong, powerful woman by you if you are going to go out and take on the world. But I'm going off topic here, so let's get back to this. I want to talk about this generational thing that everybody talks about, generational wealth, and passing it on to your kids. Guys, statistically speaking, people need to know what the importance here of what I'm going to say to you guys now. And that's 76% of generational wealth is lost or destroyed by the 3rd generation. So most likely, your grandkids or great-grandkids are going to destroy what you built. And that's because, and let's just be frank with why. They aren't killers. Have you guys ever watched the show Succession? I love that show. Why the dad didn't give it to the eldest son is because he wasn't a killer. Guys, your children are soft, and their children are going to be soft because they didn't have to do what you did. They weren't molded into the person that needs to be in order to handle this responsibility or power, and most of these kids don't even want their daddy's company or their granddad's company either. They will most likely sell off your assets and do whatever they want to do with their life. So work like mad, bust your ass out there for your kids to go buy that Lambo. That's what's happening right now with the baby boomers dying off. All these kids are getting this wealth, and they don't want to run their parents' companies or the real estate empires that they built. No, they sell it off and they enjoy mommy and daddy's money. That's what they do. Statistically speaking now, 76%. So here's the takeaway with this. If you guys are still following, make sure to write a comment down below what you guys think and also subscribe. But guys, here's what the takeaway from this. Number one, marriage is the most important investment in your life with how your life will even look. The first investment is yourself. You are the biggest asset to your life. Then your marriage is. If you are not good, your marriage will not be good. Guys, number two on this, before you get started on this life's quest for yourself, maybe sit down and start writing out what kind of experiences you want in life. Who are you? How do you operate? What makes you tick is the questions you need to start asking yourself and discovering who you are before you even get involved with another person on marrying them or anything like that. People don't like when I say this, but I am a businessman at heart, not a family man. Yes, I love my wife and my kid. Not my kid, but my kid, you get me. But I will die for them. I love them. I absolutely love them, but I did not want children of my own. It's not for me. I am chasing my legacy out here. I am chasing my destiny. And that's because God and the universe has already set that out for me. But it's up to me in order to touch it and reach it. I have to do my part and make it happen. Guys, it's hard. It's really fucking hard. You have to keep in mind the ridiculousness of this life you are trying to build for yourself. You aren't trying to be like everyone else out there. You are trying to do something. That something is you. That's the great thing about it. But keep this in mind. It's not just going to happen because you want it to happen. You have to fight for your fucking ass for it. Yeah, you heard me. Your fucking ass. That's the reality. That's what it costs. It doesn't matter what you think about it or how hard you think it should be. It just is. The reality is that it is. And you have to decide what it's worth to you. Guys, I want you to start really thinking about this. You are supposed to be sore. Think about this. You are supposed to be sore. You are supposed to be tired. You are supposed to be uncomfortable. That's the path you chose here. You chose a harder path, the uncommon path. You chose that. Don't be surprised when it gets really fucking hard for yourself now. It's not just like that for you. That's the way it is for all of us. This shit isn't for everyone out there, but neither is winning. Where did this topic come from or where did this come from? Guys, that's my point of this whole message. Maybe you shouldn't have kids. And that's because kids do get in the way of your success sometimes. I know people will argue on me with this. But you know how many times I got meetings canceled because Bobby's tooth hurt or Susie's tummy is sore? Guys, it happens. And I understand nothing's wrong if you want to have kids. Kids are amazing. I have one of myself with my wife, not mine, but you get my point. They are awesome. But they are exhausting, tiring, and there's a lot of cons than pros. And at the end of the day, I know this because I've seen it so many times with the people in my life. When you get old, don't be surprised if your kid throws you in a nursing home or you don't get a caregiver or any of that shit. They're not going to take care of you. They aren't. They're going to toss you off over there, and you're going to have to figure it out if you don't have the money. So guys, I know I'm rambling, I know I'm talking, but guys, it's been a hard fucking week for me. I've been busting my ass here, but I wanted to get back on the channel to share this topic about maybe that you should snip your fucking balls off. Maybe you should. There's different experiences for everyone, not to judge whatever you choose, but I want to put that into the universe out here on what you guys would think of this opinion maybe. Because maybe this opinion should be for you. Maybe you should do the snip snip. But guys, thanks again. Cheers and have a great day.